Listen. Yeah. Yes, Lord. Oh. Get that out of there.
Not yet. Not quite yet. Hello. Hi, everybody. It's your boy, Matty-Rants. Thank you so much for tuning in to this live today. I am still, as you can tell, out of breath. Also, the voice is a little bit on the low-ended scale. It's going to sound a little raspy today, if you will, because I'm still coming down from pretty much my favorite vacation I think I've ever taken in my entire life existence. And then some. There were some things that were unfortunate that happened towards the end of the trip. It had nothing to do with the group I was with. This was some stuff that went down where I kind of got on the pesos a little bit. I had people take advantage of me not knowing the currency. And then my card was compromised, unfortunately, in Mexico. So I'm having to get another one sent. And they're trying to figure out basically when it started because, like, yeah, I have rent due on the 1st. So I'm a little bit scared and freaking out, but they're trying to do it before the 1st, but we'll see what this bank has to offer. Either way, they got me. but I promise you that I'm still have so much of the good energy from that experience. And you just do not know what that was like for me. As you can see, I'm tanned down. I was sunburnt for like the majority of the trip. Okay. I was sunburnt, if you will. It looks like the glow finally set in, but like tomorrow I will be doing a video where I tell you some of the stories that happened that I think are really worth sharing in a great live story time video. So I really want you to tune in tomorrow, Friday, for that, because as you saw, I saw Jada Essence Hall out of like just random occurrence situation, like, hey bitch, like that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? It was so random. I saw Mirage, got to meet them. Lovely. I was like, this is crazy. I saw somebody who is currently canceled walking around. I got to hang out with Jada at a male strip club. Low-key went to karaoke. I have stories. Do you understand what I'm saying? I have stories. And I have permission to share because me and her talked or whatever. I have permission to share. I'm not going to say everything, but like, I have permission to share some great stuff that happened. I met Alexis Mateo on the last night. Random. I'm walking down the Melicon. We're going towards like the gay hotel. I forget the name of it. It's like the Manta Ray, something like that. I don't know. We were there for some beach party that happened the previous day, and she's walking with some people I met at the y'all. And I had to say some stuff. So like, tomorrow's going to be a key, and I'm going to talk about the really great things about this trip and what I'm taking from it. One, I need another job. Like, I've been trying to get another job, but I took a break for a second because I was really getting down about like all the rejection letters. But now I'm after this, I was like, yo, this passport will be obliterated. I will be using the fucking mess out of it, because I'll be very honest with you, I don't know if I'm going to travel in the States anymore, and it costs money to travel across seas regardless of what's happening. So I have definitely some newfound love for going places that are unfamiliar and learning about a lot of history. And I did that while I was in Puerto Vallarta. It was not just a fun kiki kind of trip. We did get a lot of history lessons, and especially where we were at, which was like in an old part, like of originally Puerto Vallarta. So I want to talk about that, the yacht trip, all of it. But I also will have edited videos too. This dang camera, like, if you can see this, I still have like water like on the inside of this. I got stung by a jellyfish. That I have stories. But it wasn't a bad stink. It was like a little baby jellyfish, so it wasn't bad. Still, yeah, like it was a fun trip. A lot happened. A lot happened. And I want to share it with you tomorrow. So I will be doing that live, but also the following week, look out for videos from me. More than likely, it's going to be some shorts as well as some edited videos with some voiceover work talking about said trip and how gay friendly it is. And not that I'm not paid for any tourism with Puerto Vallarta, but again, for PVR Pride, they owe me nothing. They owe me nothing, honey. I got a tan. I had a great time. I was hit on by the appropriate persuasion of all occasions. It was good stuff. We had fun. I did not go out there and find love, of course, but like I got to spend some of the bestest of all of quality time with my good friends and new friends that I now can call my besties. Like, you just don't understand. It was really crazy. And I met like, there's just, yeah, lesson. We'll talk about it tomorrow, but it's going to be great. It's gonna be amazing. And yeah, I'm excited to share that journey with you. You know, we'll do that tomorrow. Remember, Saturday, we will be, Saturday, we will be doing the season, All Stars 10, episode 5. I am still doing the reaction, okay? Y'all, I'm afraid I did see the preview. I'm still going to do the reaction, but I saw the preview for next week. You know I'm going to defend her with my life. Just know I'm going to defend MIB Houston, Texas with my life this season. Because when I tell you I needed all of that, I needed all of it. And Nicole Page Brooks, listen, from the dressing room at Precinct, that DragCon night when I had my first performance to this show here today, girl, I'm on your side too. I'm on both of them. But I asked of this. I told you, I said, please don't let them be, we're not doing the fun game. We can be messy because at the same time, we can win the next one. And then boom, how you going to stop me? I have to get across the board. This is a competition. I don't got to play this fair. I cannot wait for episode 5. I can't wait. And it's a roast. It's a rap battle, but it's a roast. Let's get into it, kids. It is episode 4. It is the start of a new bracket. I'm fresh from a vacation. And I'm happy to be back and see all of you again. God bless you all. If you don't believe in God, then just bless you in general, just because I want you all to be safe and taken care of, because again, I needed this trip and I'm bringing back a newfound energy with me. And I'm going to try my absolute damnedest best, whateverist, to continue to push that forward, have fun, read, shade, whatever, but like also remember y'all are people too, and also not accept any BS. At the same time, you know, I did have somebody ask if I was well because I looked sick, and I knew that was sort of just like a rage bait moment, which of course I responded simply with, you know, I'm quite healthy, thank you. But yeah, I've lost quite a bit of weight. I've lost about 57 pounds, to be honest with you. But I've actually gained back about 8 of those pounds, and that's in muscle. I've already had physicals and gotten all my blood work done. And if anything, my doctors have said that you are the most healthy you've been in quite some time. I am so far away from being pre-diabetic. It is insane. So, because I was right there. I was literally there, pre-diabetes done. And it runs in both sides of my family, which is very scary. I lost my grandmother to diabetes, and I've lost other family members as well. And so I personally wanted to take charge of my health, and I have. And I am also inspired by the people who are on the trip with me, because all of them are very much in the gym and are, you know, always, you know, giving me like props, like, Matt, let's keep going and let's do this. But when I tell you, not a single person, not a single soul that was out there or anywhere, or anybody in my family or my loved ones have ever mentioned of me looking sick. If anything, they're asking me, what am I doing and how am I doing it? While the ass isn't as plump as it used to be, it is quite shaped and beautifully fabulous. I would know that because of the compliments I was getting reported by pretty much everybody. So, with that being said, I will be dropping. I will be dropping workout videos, and I will be doing some more stuff with that because I am inspired. But as far as ab stuff, I'm going to give you the light things that I do, and I encourage anybody, if you want to get on your best health, to do that. But if you are happy with your body, to be very happy with it, because I did have a little bit of a situation with how I would see myself. And I can't say the word, I found that out, but because it's against TOS, but you know what I'm talking about. Starts with a D, rhymes with euphoria, I guess, kind of, sort of. I had that for a little while. So I have worked on that with my therapist, and I've worked on that with my own self. And I can honestly say, again, this trip was a lot of affirmations, a lot of things I needed to hear, but a lot of lessons learned. This is why I'm actually active. Like now, I got to get another job. I got to stop playing games here. I'm too old for this bullshit. It's the truth. And yeah, I needed this trip. I needed the words from my friends. I needed the words from loved ones. And Jada, oh my God, I will cherish our conversation forever. I love you. I know you watching this. I cherish it forever, sister. But we'll talk about it. Anywho, yeah, I just wanted to share a little bit of that with you. I get we have people that come in here sometime that want to be on that stuff. And also we'll challenge my opinions, but that's their way of thinking, and that's just how they feel. They don't like me, don't like me. It's whatever. They're mad at it, but it's okay. It's okay, because that is what that is. We will continue on, and it's that. But I feel less inclined to engage with everything and only the things that matter. So, and y'all matter. So God bless. All right. Excuse me. Again, my voice is still a little bit out of there because on that yacht, I was jumping from the yachts, baby. I was snorkeling, dorkling, tookaloo. I actually dipped on a yacht, y'all. I did the whole 5 elements and everything on a yacht in the middle of the ocean. You better get into it. But disclaimer, this program is for entertainment purposes only, and content's not intended to malign any religion, race, gender, company, individual, or race. And all opinions expressed by myself are just my opinions. They don't reflect the opinions of every human being on the planet. Do not send hate to anybody that we talk about today or the individuals mentioned. Don't be rude. Grab your libations and strap in. I'm a little bit of a talker, you can tell. Don't post any spoilers in the chat. And if you feel uncomfortable reviewing this program, consume some Activia and have yourself a good poop. Now, I do want to say this. You may consider it a spoiler. I don't consider it a spoiler. I consider it a heads up. Okay? In reference for like what's going to happen going forward, in reference for the bracket style. One of the things I do know is that they are going to change the format up once we get past this sort of section of it, which I am happy to hear. I'm not going to go into full details about that, but I like what they're going to do, and they're not going to do it for too long, and then it's going to get to the point. And it's 12 episodes. So I'm okay with it. In reference to Stephanie. Let's not start that. Let's not start that. As the sun peeks in and hits my eye, looks like I have like some sort of like activate form of get to the point. Can't do that. We have to move the chair this way. Sorry, it's too much going on right now. This is so indicative of everything in my life. Is that what I'm supposed to say to you? If you did want to throw a little bit of love, it is going to go a long, long way. I missed a week of YouTube, and YouTube has for sure let me know that with what my income is. I said, well, a week? Oh, no. A week on top of everything that happened with my card and rent coming up. It would all be super helpful this weekend with all the videos I'll be doing. It's if you want to, you do not have to, but I'm always thankful for any bit of love. Just even in the live chat, you commenting is literally a part of the equation. But if you wanted to, it's paypal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $Matt924 or $Matty-Rants, and Venmo MattyRants. Anything and everything is super appreciated, and I'm really thankful for it. I really am pissed about everything that happened today. I've been up since 5 dealing with the bank, but at the same time, I'm still on a high from having a great trip, and I just am not in the mood to lose it just because my card got like completely compromised and I got on some peso shit because I went back home and realized the conversion rate. Ooh. But yes, pesos were important while I was out there, and I was appreciative to the people that were very helpful in situations, but not the people that got me. Do not like that. But Tito, thank you so much for the super chat. Tells Maddie, I will trust me. Tomorrow, I have pictures. I have the full bit. It's gonna be a fun ride as I explain this crazy trip with 9 gay Black men, all of different zodiac proportions and signs, behaviors, persuasions, backgrounds, job performances, life experiences, tackling PVR, and completely running into pretty much almost everybody from their own city, but also everybody from other cities and people from Drag Race and all these other shows that were happening. And then you end up on a yacht with so many different people. And I swear to y'all, it was like, I felt like I was on a MAGA boat. You are not going to believe that part of the story. My mind has been changed on a lot of things. I'm less radical. I'm kidding, but no, well, I don't know. I'll tell you tomorrow, but some deep conversations I had with people I never in my life thought I would ever be talking to. And I'm thankful for those conversations because they were needed. It was almost like I was being full. And that was also my mommy's birthday. So it was really heavy of a day. It was a great day. It was the best day. If Jada complimented my abs, she did yours. You couldn't tell me anything. You are radiant. We'll get to that moment. Jada, I should have went to the taco shop with you, bitch. Cause like they went to and got tacos and I left Jada because we were supposed to go to Pacho's. We'll talk about it. Anyway, whatever. Come on, Mac, is the point. Anywho, it's fun. I did get recognized. A couple of people said hello, and there were some nice folks, and it was all love. I was appreciative of everybody that I saw out there. I'm not looking for that, but because again, I was also dressed very skimpy. I was like wearing the shortest of shorts. I was wearing the tightest of tight. I bought this in Puerto Vallarta, by the way, but like, yeah, I was very much out there. And it's hot as fuck. It's humid as hell. Baby, I was not trying, and it was Pride, Swiss Sister. I was living my full punk fat fantasy. I was having a great time. Like, I really was. And I danced down. I actually hurt myself in the process of that. But that's what you get for doing, a lot when you're super drunk and you are dancing, in Yalapa, which is an old town, and you're literally dipping on cobblestone. What's wrong with you? But needless to say, I didn't even know that had happened until the following day. So yeah, it was that kind of a trip. It was great. It was a fun one. All right, let's get to it. Janelle, thank you so much. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Playboy Farty. Playboy Farty. Thank you so very much for the Tippy Boo on Cash App first of the day. I appreciate you so very much. Some pesos for you. God bless. Trust and believe. We're trying to make up for the ones that I got lost out there since someone had a field day with my card. Bookers, but it's okay. That's what I get for using my card at this. Went to a corner store I shouldn't have gone to. It was not near where we were supposed to be, but you got out there, you're trying to get some money, and I got. It's okay. I went to the wrong ATM, and I was told to go to the Santander, and I did not go. And I also was just following everybody, but their cards weren't compromised, and mine was. Anywho, this bracket of Drag Race is everything. I enjoyed the first bracket quite a lot. A lot of big contenders there, a lot of heavy hitters, lots of folks that I love down. But when I tell you, and I watched this prior to going on my trip, and I'll be real, throughout my trip, I was having a great time, but I kept thinking to myself, I cannot wait to get back home and get into this one. I am here, and I have always been. Who am I? I would still be covering a certain show had a network not got mad because apparently I was stealing viewers from them, from my little views that I got over on my channel. Zeus. But I'm here for foolishness. I'm here for the fuckery, the duckery, the shuckery, the foolery, shenanery, all of it. Nonsensical bullshit. Gimme. I have never been that girl who needs, no, you got to be fair. Fuck off. We're watching TV. I grew up in the I Love New York days, the Flavor of Love days. I grew up before Kyle Richards found her third face and her lesbian, whatever she wants to claim it not to be. I was there when Camille actually had a job before she was just the friend of the show. I was there on Nene's first face. One more time. I was there for Lanathia's first face. I was there for Sheree before we found out that she was the ultimate liar before Phaedra showed up and got Candy on that bullshit where now Portia acting like she's the main supreme of a show that's actually falling into the depths of hell. Please and believe, I've been watching this since the beginning. And I know a lot of girls hate when, you know, you talk that shit and you sort of back it up because I've always have and I always do. But I've been here since the beginning of this show. And I'm telling you, Mistress eats that TV shit up. And you know who is fucking around on the get down? Tina goddamn Burner. I'm here for it. Someone's taking it a bit too seriously and someone's playing, but now we're taking it seriously and now it's something. Oh yeah, make it a big deal. You've got Nicole Page Brooks, who was there from the beginning, the legacy days, the reason why we even have this show to begin with. Didn't miss not one, Nicole, not one scene did you fuck up. Not one confessional was boring. Not one iota of your time on television was lame. You are made for this. Don't let nobody tell you different. You may be mad that George's is back, but George's is absolutely necessary. And especially after what I saw with this preview for next week, because my God in heaven, I wanted to explode how much I was crying laughing with that because it was real slick. Real slick. Yeah, you back. You did something for charity the last round. Like I said, the girls weren't even counting your season for now. And all of a sudden it's back. She's back 3 times. Girl, the show was for charity and you didn't take it seriously. And why are we now taking it seriously back? You can just say it's her second time since there's stakes. You just might as well say that just so you can make yourself feel better. Go to sleep at night. I'm just saying, because I'm here for the little pocket rocket. I'm here for her chewing. Her makeup is wow. Her makeup is right. And I'm seeing how this game about to go. I'm here for Carrie. Carrie is gorgeous. I thought to myself as I was watching this, I was like, okay, Carrie's going to be like the neutral one on the show for all of this madness. I was correct. However, because again, I saw the preview, I'm like, uh-oh. Okay, so now they got to act. You've been activated because right now you've been given the middle and you've been given expression. Now from that one, I'm like, uh-oh. So everyone must participate. And again, who do we have to thank for that? Houston. I'm so sorry. Next week is just going to be this Saturday what we're about to talk about. Not next week, this Friday, because you're telling me that you're so mad that girl was ahead of you that you made sure to then tie her. I just want to start tearing things apart. And now then you bring someone into it who's now like, okay, cool. Well, thank you. Because now I got where I needed to go too so bad. I'm not as behind as well. All right, bad. So we still here. Oh my God. I have prayed for these days. So let's get into bracket 2. I'm so sorry to push y'all through all of that. Again, if you want to throw me a little bit of love, it does go a long, long way. I was gone for a week, please. PayPal.me for a second. PayPal at me for such my rants. Cash App $sign MattyRants. Cash App $sign Matt924. Oh, I haven't talked on here forever. Cash App. Oh my God. Yeah, Cash App MattyRants. Venmo Matty-Rants. Oh my God. Now, back to the rhythm. Back to the rhythm. I forgot how to talk on this damn thing. Also, the hair is still giving. Even after wave crashing, swimmer's ear. Oh, yes, because Maddie almost had to go to the hospital because I was literally in so much pain and then I got it out. But like, that's story time tomorrow. Yes, the hair still is holding together. However, I must say that I did just buy some wrap and set mousse so I can shampoo this bitch and then wrap it and set it again and then make sure it's still flawless because I'm like, it's been a week since I got my hair done and I'm unable. I'm unable. It's not for me. So everyone, don't jump. They change wigs. I love you, RuPaul and Michelle. I'm sorry. Like, y'all are absolutely ridiculous. When I don't even agree with Michelle, I still like, girl, what the hell is happening here, sister? You here for the fuckery, and we gotta stand by that. And Ru has gone into her supreme era of what is happening. And I think that's my favorite era right now of RuPaul. Though okay, the fish oil did you take? You must have because you've been hitting my idea, sister. It's been excuse me, aunt, uncle, mother, friend. It's been hitting. Large Coke, how you doing, Dragonair? Next week could be a top rated episode if done right. It for what it's worth, it's already there within 12 minutes of giving for me. So like bracket 3 is gonna be interesting. I'll tell you that because bracket 2. Yeah. Tim Taylor. Sorry, sorry, the home improvement every time. I apologize. Thank you to MIB for bringing back Nasty Fun Drag Race. And she's self-aware of it. It's not like I don't know. The girls are like, I'm not doing anything wrong. She is fully gaslighting, and I'm here for the gaslight. Sorry, I'm here for it. Oh, I'm here for it. Yes, I did. I definitely got me a tan. I told you your boy gets a little bit low in color. I just, I've been inside for so long. I haven't left the house in so long. I don't go nowhere. So I made sure I was in the sun like every day. There was not a moment I wasn't outside when I was there. Trust me. And even this lighting is not doing me justice for the tan I got. But T.S. Madison for the bit too. This was all very fun, and I'm enjoying the way that they're presenting All Stars. And I do think they need to continue this format for tournament style. But up first is Tina Burner. Shout out to Tina Burner. She was honestly like, listen, I gave Tina a hard time. All tea, we're not gonna bullshit. I was dragging her down the stairs. Okay, I was very much pulling Chucky's at the bottom. Hey Phil, how's it hanging? Pull down moment. Oh no, my foster father's dead. Here we go. The mother's about to get got while she's trying to sew clothes. Child's Play 2 storyline developed. I was there. Mama wore every condiment color that could possibly end up on the floor at an AMC. I was there. However, I still like Tina for what it was worth. And I respect Tina outside of the show, especially with what she does, as far as like drag and very much, I'm not trying to say performing, but like on a business scale of drag and how she has kept so much together. Like it's really hard for some girls to even get booked these days. And Mama out there got her own reviews and everything else like that. Mind you, Tina, when I was in Puerto Vallarta, I was like, I was looking for the show. Vanessa was out there. No, Ninetale. I said I mentioned this one. Did I just like highlight it and forget to talk about it? I'm so sorry, Ninetale. But thank you so very much for the super chat. I thought I did. Welcome back, Maddie. Well, thank you, Ninetale. I appreciate you, Mystique. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you, my love. And I'm sorry if I missed that. I thought I got it. But yeah, I said okay. Teen, and then she clocked us walking past her booth. Which Tina, in reality, I was just nervous because I was like, girl, if I talked a whole lot of nonsense, I'm gonna walk by like, ugh. Like I wasn't trying to be mean. I still respect you, girl. Some of the girls know they know I'm just fucking around. I'm not fully serious when I go through my, drag and all that kind of stuff. I'm not the supreme after all. I don't know everything, guys. Not everything. In reference to this and all that. So yes, but I bought my merch. I bought my merch from Teen. I did, and I also gave her an Eddie. I sure did give her a little edible. But no, she was lovely, and I'm actually excited to see her on the show. And to be honest with you, after this first episode, yeah, she did what I needed. She did what I needed. Why can't I send a $2 super chat? Matricia, did you get my first one? First one? Hold on. Did something happen? Let me see. Super chats, fan funding, gifting, da. No, I didn't see a first one come in, Boops. See, I didn't see one, Sweet Pea. No, it didn't come in. And I just checked it too. Did it get like flagged or something? Hold on. Did you say something crazy? Listen, hold on. That's the question. What did you post? Try refreshing and coming back in. Sometimes it's happening here. You know how this app go. Hold on, let me make sure I got all this up. Hey y'all, thank you for tuning in. Welcome, welcome. I'm back from my vacation. Please forgive me. I'm still a tad bit hoarse from the vacation. I had a wonderful time, lots of parties, lots of screaming, lots of tequila of multiple kind, mezcal to all of it, gold, silver, clear, brown. Crown apple was also partaked. Yes, very much that. So I am still in recover mode. I thought a day would be great to recover, and I'm like, low key, I'm still like drained from the trip, but it was still wonderful. Like, did YouTube just add the community leaderboard? Yes, that is a new feature, Orbit. I got an email about that, which I'm not quite sure what it means necessarily. So I just clicked on it on my phone. I'm still not sure what it means. Just being real. I guess if you do more, it's I don't know yet. So I haven't put up memberships yet. So that should tell you where my mind is at. It's not like I'm gonna go pick up a stray animal and just bring it into my house and then ask y'all to. I am aware. I've caught up. Shout out to Unicorn Pondu. Thanks for tuning in. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Become from my Rant Back family. Tippy jar if you feel like it. Let's go. Tina Burner, I'm glad to have you back on my TV screen. Let's do it. You did what needed to be. I mean, you took the bait, but I was glad the bait was taken. I'll be honest with you. I was like, oh, she was coming because I was ready for it. But Carrie Colby, this outfit is sick o ning. Sick o ning. Sickening. Yeah, I don't see it. I'm sorry. Well, thank you, Drewski. I apologize. I have no idea how what happened there. Oh, I did not see it, baby. Can I refresh? Okay, no. I don't know what happened. What's going on with that? Um, is this how you get your more community points? Let me know. Actually, there is something that is new with StreamYard that I wonder if I need to set up before the live, but I should be able to now put y'all's chats up on here as well. And it just said I could do that, but I think I may have to set that up at the beginning of the live, and I haven't done that yet. So I wonder. Oh, wait a minute. This is it right here. Let me see if this works. That might be interesting. Live comments from viewers are appearing on screen during your stream. Keep the conversation going. Yep, and there they go. Ta-da! Okay. That's cute. And now we can hold people accountable. Well, all right, listen. No, I'm kidding. I can't do it today. I can't do it. But thank you, Tito Burrito. I thank you so much for the super chat. And thank y'all for tuning in. Yeah, I'm here for Carrie Colby. Mama, this hair is giving, her face is mugged. Muggy wuggy wugged, just wugged, baby. That girl is beautiful. Do you hear me? That baby is beautiful. Down. Ugh. Chew. Hair is wonderful. Face is done. Outfit is cute. She is giving in the look department. So we want that for the challenges for Carrie, because Mama don't miss a look, right? We want it in the challenges, but I'm still keeping my foot in the door for Miss Carrie Colby because she is the Texas sister. You know, I'm always going to give the love when it comes to my Houston, Dallas, Austin, San Antonio girls and the babies that are outside of it, especially my queer brothers and sisters of color, Black, all of that, because you already know how it is when it comes to these weird states. So, like, yes, I'm here for Miss Carrie Colby and the full fantasy of it all. So I just hope it doesn't turn into one of those moments. You know what I mean? But I see it for her. I do. There you go, Drewski. Come on, baby. Georgie's plucked. Mama has a new fave twink. LMAO. I can't. You know what's funny? I saw that post from you, I didn't see the super chat, so it's weird. It may have not come up as a super chat on my end, and then it refunded because it like glitched. So there you go. So work. There you go. And thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, baby. Nicole Page Brooks. We're back. Television is back. Television is back. I don't listen. If Nicole don't go all the way, okay. I'm all right. Hey, cousin, I see you. Hey, Robert. Hey, cousin. How's it going? OMG, how you doing, baby? Sorry, y'all. I saw my blood cousin in the chat. That's why I had to giggle. We've queer. But listen, shout out to Nicole Page Brooks. I am, love you too. I am again a part of the legacy days of Drag Race and all of that. And when I tell you Nicole Page Brooks is that for me, like a girl who literally from Atlanta, Georgia, a short stay that was literally very impactful. It's like Tammy Brown and other queens that have been on the show that while they did not last the longest, it's that time that they were there, powerful. And when it's their time to come back, it's like they don't miss the mark. You know what I mean? And that's who Nicole is for me. Mother has always been put her back on. We've been clocking saying, oh, Nicole should have been back on the show. Been put back on the show. And I'm here for it, okay? And I also like that they explained that with the Brookses, and of course other drag families, that they're not always in the same chapters or legacies when it comes to like regions and like where they're from in the States, because a lot of people have the last name Edwards or Brooks and this and the other, but it may be like some other, like the Texas one or the Atlanta Brookses or these other, like that sort of situation. So I like that was explained, because it is technically the same last name, but it's also like not from the same lineage of girls and folks if it is connected through, say, you know, the mothers and the grandmothers and the fathers and all that kind of good stuff's here. But speaking of Brooks, hey, friend. I knew when I saw you in January, girl, I was about to get my good life when all that little information was spilled. And I was like, oh, that's where she was. Okay. That's that. I said, all right, it's gonna be fun. First of all, representing my hometown, Houston, Texas, Mistress Isabel Brooks. I love her, and I will be rooting for her. And you know what? Bring on the foolishness. Bring it on. Bring it on. Now, you know I love you down, sister. I'm gonna talk about that profile when we get there for the runway, because I was like, oh, but I also was here for what needed to be done later. So I'm a fan of Mistress. Too bad, so sad. Y'all get used to it. It is what it is. But yes, homogenic. I mean, when it's right, it's right. If that's what needs to be, then that's what will be done. It only helps what happens. You know, you turn on the lights and they do scatter. Oh, hold on now. It's about to die on me. Help, the computer's about to die, Matthew. Plug it in. It's plugged in. Okay. We almost lost the plot of this, but I'm here for a Mistress, and we'll see what happens as the season progresses. Now, we just saw her. However, I think Lydia actually does fit in with this group. And I also think her coming back, I'm good with it. I mean, it doesn't matter if I'm good with it. But other people are like, oh, she's just there. I'm actually fine with it. This group actually is interesting to see her in, because, and I just said, put her in with some people. It doesn't feel like, thank you, Fluffy. That doesn't feel like, you know, we've seen her with before. And that's exactly what this felt like compared to season 17. Not to drag that season because I enjoyed it personally, but like it felt like they put her in a whole nother kind of group of people and then just let her flourish through it. And I also liked how Lydia was responding to somebody because she kind of played it right and low-key fed the fire without even trying to. And I'm here for it. This outfit is very interesting. It's very Lydia. It's very that. But I think it's also when people are like, oh, Matt, what do you think about her coming back so soon? Well, she didn't go all the way. So there are looks that she had that she could easily just pull on in here and be like, okay, I'm ready to go. And then, mind you, Mama makes all her own shit. So give her the prompt. If she needs to, she doesn't have to pay a designer. She can just go and buy some fabric. That's a lot cheaper than paying somebody for the look. She works on that sort of resource of drag. And isn't that something that we're supposed to celebrate? The girls that can make their own stuff. I may not be fully invested in every silhouette that she does, but as far as like creativity is concerned, I'm gonna have to give Lydia some coots here because, like, dare I say that is very fucking scary to walk into a show and not have looks that are made by other people and say it's being like, okay, well, this is my creation and garment, and you about to tell me it's not cute to my face. Okay. So there was that. I thought this was a homage to Marilyn Monroe. You meant Monroe? I don't know that much about that woman. Is that sad? It may be. I think it is. Crash. Lydia restarted the game and chose hard mode. I mean, you kind of have to do that, especially when you're coming into a competition where the girls don't know who you are and don't have to give you any sort of respect. Because it's like, well, why are you back? You were just here, bitch. Some of us have been waiting for ages. Yeah, you do have to come in kind of hard. You do have to show up and let the girls know, yeah, I'm that girl. Crash, sister, Nicole Page Brooks is pickled. Crash, thank you for the I can't do it today. Georgie's book Baba has to do fave tweak. I want to make sure, Drewski, that we got that highlighted since we had that issue before. Thank you so much, baby. And thank you all so much for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button. Your boy is back, and we're gonna start some trouble. Hey now, he's on Matty's back. Drop it if you feel like that. But yeah, Lydia's back, and not in a love story. So I'm already happy. No shade, I just don't like it for competition shows. It's not my favorite thing, but she gets to come back and just compete, work. Tina was trying to jump in on that though. I was like, oh. Listen, she's gorgeous, like gorgeous. It is gorgeous, ladies and gentlemen. Back for her second All Stars. Oh yeah, I said it. Since the girls are like, she's been back so many times. Well, if you say the charity one don't count, so then what are we doing? Because the charity one counts for me. Because, well, congratulations to the winner, Angeria. God bless, because you ate that. Thank you, sister. Love you down. Kissy, kissy, kissy. Also, Ginger's there for like the fourth time, and when Juju's been the running joke for when she come back. So let that girl get her coin. She didn't win. I'm sorry. Somebody just finished filming and went right on set though. This girl had to at least take a breath. I'm just saying. I'm sorry. I like me some Georges. Bottoms got to stick together. This world is so cold. Listen, I know y'all feel how you feel, but for me, if they call my ass and they tell me to show up, I will be there, front and sister, front and sister, with my hand like this. All right, coin first and begin. They gonna hate me. Did it deposit land? I'm gonna tell you something that Alexis Mateo told me too in Puerto Vallarta that makes a whole lot of sense. And this is why I was like, yeah, if they call me, I'm coming right the fuck back. Immediately. If they call me, I'm coming right back. You listen, honey, I'm over here trying to pay a bill as we speak. I ran into Alexis on my last day. That was a very random occurrence too. That wasn't supposed to happen. I should have gone back to the house, but I chose to walk. And then look at me. I was like, oh, hello. It's quite lovely. Peace to me, thank you for the super chat. George's the new Veronica. Oh my God. Are you referring to the challenge for Veronica? Please tell me you're not. No, we're not doing that. Veronica knows how to play the game though, especially the social game. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Georges can perform in the challenges now. We're not doing this. Veronica's the one over there hoping that her partner can do all the work, and then if she can do a puzzle, it's going to chew. She is not the new Veronica. Okay, she can perform in the challenges. She was in the top. So, yeah. We can't. I will not have it. I will not have it. I like George. Oh, don't you do that? No, y'all can choose what you want, but I'm a root for my San Antonio sister, Miss George is here. I think her mug is so clean and so just. I think it chews. I think the mug is new. Come on, George. I like this paint job. It's different from All Stars. Was that 9? It's different from All Stars 9. It's most certainly different from your season. So I'm like, yeah, this is it. I actually just finished watching her season because while I was getting ready, Paramount Plus started playing it on auto, and it started at the lip sync off when they were all up for elimination. And I just was watching that radio lip sync, baby. Ooh, it's still one of my favorite things to see, Andrea. I've been on that hotline like every day, just talking to Jesus. I said, I know she's talking to God. Just come on now. That's her radio. The Lord. You hear me? Heaven's music. I can't. But listen, that is our 6 queens for the second bracket. Tina Burner, Carrie Colby, Nicole Page Brooks. From Atlanta, Georgia, Mistress Isabel Brooks, Lydia B. Collins, and Georges have entered the competition, and they are told the rules before the twist, of course, at the beginning, where they're going into this bracket style. They'll need to win points. They'll be awarded extra points for winning the lip sync, so forth and so on. So it is nice to see. It is not nice to see, but it is nice to see our second group come in, and it already give like, okay, this is about to be something. This is about to be something. We are about to get some nonsensical mess. I'm here for the foolishness. Bring it on. And it already started. It already did. First of all, isn't it a gag? Lydia just finished her season, and Nicole's season was on the second one. You know, I feel like either they chose this, but if a producer said, can y'all talk for just 2 seconds? Thank you for choosing that moment, because yes, we needed to see it. Either way, it was funny. We are not, 10 minutes into the episode? We are not 10 minutes into the episode. We are not 10 minutes into the episode. We're not even there. Oh my God. Not even a good morning, mistress. You knew what you did there. Like, so did no one else clock that? Because it's like Tina and her, like, it's like the hello, but then the, oh, wait a minute, girl. So wait a minute, not even a good morning. And that's the whole thing. Mistress, you knew what that was about. I can't even handle you. It oh my God, a week. And then Drag Race is so messy for posting this because it's like, well, what is she talking about? Oh, no, baby. Here you go. Here you go. Now, what would have really been messy is if they like showed the receipts from Tina and like the whole mistress conversation of like the hello, hi, this, that, and the other, or whatever. But like, I mean, it is crazy to look at, you know, but it It is what it is. Crash. I understand why, but I wish they hadn't let the other girls watch footage of Lydia. They almost put a season 8 girl on All Stars 2, and I've wanted that gag forever. Oh, I mean, that would be interesting to just have them come in and they'd be like, I just competed, and the producers not give them one bit of information on them and let the girls be gagged by all the presentation. Or better yet, like if she fails, then it's very much they're going to just be like, okay, this thing, you're not giving what you need to get. I don't know. That would have been interesting. Would have been great television. True. Very true. But this is where all the mess is starting. So basically, Tina is still a little bit upset that Mistress basically used her picture to, have like sort of a troll post in the morning. Very much that. And, she's sort of keeping Mistress at a distance because she doesn't trust her. While Mistress is again does not give not one fuck. She's here for the shenanigans and the foolery of it, and this will play into something a lot later. But yes, I do this moment right here with Mistress. I'm about to rip your dress. Don't rip my dress. Nicole's like she's got to return it. I said, see, there's shenanigans and foolery is in this room. This is a lot. Now, we talk about a Brooks alliance, even though they're not really related, but there's also a Texas alliance that's happening with Georgia Scary and Mistress. Mistress already has her entire alliance set up. Now, do you remember where we were just at with Olivia Lux, Aja, and Deja Sky? Hello. Hi. Are we here? Do you see the difference in how this just went down? Okay. All right. All. I'm so sorry to tell you. Are we not paying attention to the way that this was basically another 3 setup of I got these people who I'm working with here, but the difference in how this went down. I was here for it. We'll continue. We'll go on. Now, Tina wants to sort of swing it into Lydia's hole, but also wants to work with Lydia. And while Lydia, respects Tina, it's also like she got a Mia. She was the fairy on my daddy. Her name is Corey Kinga. Yeah, like she got some pain already. So, it's gonna be we just gonna be friends and working together. But their challenge is a ball, but it's not a ball. But it is a ball. It's an 8 ball, but not that 8 ball. Okay. Were y'all happy that this was really not a ball episode to where they had to do 3 looks? 1 yes, 2 no. Because I'll be real with you, I'm very happy that they did not have to do some 3 look nonsense. I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to be honest with you. It's a design challenge. They just needed to incorporate 8 different things in this 8 ball into the look. I'm okay. Because I also would be pressed and pissed. No shade to this group. There are other girls that are also really, really good at this. And just y'all get to do. I was interested to see the looks that were purchased or rented for the first 2 for sure. But I also was thinking of time, and I'm like, these episodes aren't running 2 hours long in the hour and a half. So I don't know if I really want to see them try to fit in 3 garments into this time frame. And that's why I was okay with the 1. Ooh, 3 if you just didn't care. Either one of them would have been fine. I was all right with this. But to me, I'm okay with how this came off. I was like, all right, cool. 8 different things you got to put into it. It feels very chopped. For those of you who watch the Food Network, I'm obsessed with that show, Chopped. One of the, I guess, people who I enjoyed the most coming out of Queer as Folk, not Queer as Folk, but Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. I enjoy him on that show. But the Chopped is a great show. I like it when it's like, open your baskets. Like, excuse me, you gave me a roast chicken with gummy bears, asparagus, and maple syrup, and you said dinner. What is happening here? Yes, Ginger Minge was a guest judge on Chopped. That is a Drag Race fact, and the intertwinement of the universe of Drag Race and television, because Ted Allen is on Chopped and he's the host. Carson Kressley is one of the judges on Drag Race. Aha! Ginger Minge was a guest judge on Chaha. I put things together. It's a connection now. But like, yes, back to the topic at hand. They had an 8-ball. They didn't do it in the bathroom, thank God. No one had to be carried out on a stretcher. Yes, we had a fun night that night. See, the girls knew how to do it responsibly, drink lots of water. But that 8-ball that was on a pool table. Oh, help. Now the mute didn't work. My throat is so dry. My God. Hold on. Ah. That's what I forget for making a joke about basically like the entire storyline of Basketball Diaries. That was not the entire. Oh my God, Matthew, I'm so wrong. This is not the entire storyline of Basketball Diaries. Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. My goodness gracious. I told you I lost my voice in Puerto Vallarta. We're still trying to get it back. Okay. Meow. No. Okay. All right. So each of them got their balls and they put it on the table. And they pulled out different items. And of course, we're coming to different conclusions, I guess, as to what they want to work on. I hate it. That didn't feel correct. Let's try that again. They found the items that they had in the balls. Oh, they still didn't like that. They found the items they had in the balls. They pulled different things out of the balls. They opened toy round objects and they pulled out different things that they could use for garments. That feels so much better. That feels so much better. So much better. And they all, of course, were just going over what they could make with, what they had. It was a fun time while they were all constructing these. George just wants to show, bitch, I'm not the cookie cutter girl that you girls try to have for me. Spheres is better. I wish I was the fear there. I wish I had said that. Yeah. Yeah. It felt like I was talking about testicles. And so, it was really hard to come about the words I wanted to. And scene. So George just wants to show that they can sew because they actually did a pretty good job on All Stars 9. So I was here for whatever that they had. But also, to me, this was a redemption for people like Carrie and others who had a little bit of a hard time. So let's see what they're going to give, right? RuPaul steps into the workroom and, she's sort of catching up with her dolls. No, excuse me. She's catching up with her queens. Carrie is the doll there. Thank you. And of course, everyone's got something to prove. I did love these interactions with Ru. They were very fun, but you can tell who Ru had the best time with. You could tell. First of all, Nicole Paige Brooks, you did a Jim Halpert. I love you. Just for this moment here, RuPaul pulled a season 2 card on your ass. And about the acrylic nails on your toes. And she said, I never had any acrylic nails on your toes. That's something that your makeup artist made up. Didn't even say Raven's name. Certainly not her African name. She said your makeup artist made up and then looked dead in the camera as if Raven was standing right. Were you there, Raven? Were you in the shadows? Could you be seen? Bitch, when I tell you, I said Nicole Paige Halpert. I know you lying. I know you lying. The makeup artist, and then again, looked dead at that camera, and that was a bold face life. And then what really made that even funnier, and what I love about this too, love about this, is that they showed this clip of Neek and Nicole back in season 2, both who have been on All Stars. So Neek winning her season, Nicole back again, Raven, who also, mind you, was on All Stars, but it's this moment, and it's kind of legendary and gaggy that hey, all three of them have been on All Stars from season 2. But it just pulled that clip back up, and it's almost like if you've never seen the show from season 2 or the older seasons, it's like, yes, you are missing out on so much essential drag race and very much where all of this started from. You know what I mean? But Nicole's walkthrough was great. RuPaul, do you know how to sew? I learned last week. Sold. She's like, look, well, this is my second outfit too, Ru. So like some of these girls don't even have their first outfit together. The way she walked her way through this, perfection. She had me at my pronouns are legend and icon. Nicole is a key. And we are blessed to have her back on television. We are. I'm sorry. Like, continue more of this. Much more of it. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you. I was over here hollering through. Now, Mistress, because she read Mistress, right? Why, Mistress? How is your first initial walk, girl? I'm sorry, Ru. Before we have anything else to say, I need to know what this bitch was talking about over here with me, because first of all, we're not about to do that. I said, wait. We're not family. Since you went okay, we're back to you. Like, real quick, I'm going to read her before I can just continue on with this. Okay, because one, they're trying me, Ru. You see, I'm in my congenial era. Like, Ru loves this bullshit. She knows she's on that whatever, gaslight, do all of that. Give me another fucking Emmy. That's what Ru is on. And Georges, Ru loved Nicole. Ru loved Mistress. She loved Tina and of course Carrie too. But it's the interactions that were palpable and powerful that were really giving what needed to be given here today, children. And so the same could be said with Georges. Georges got up there and ate this up. She had her at who would play you in your, what was it, the biopic or whatever? And she's like, J-Lo, why not? Like, you need to know, Georges does this thing where her words are almost in cursive, but not really. They just connect like it's in cursive. Because it's like, J-Lo, why not? Like, you understand what I'm saying? It's something, girl, J-Lo. It's the way that L is still going, and we looped up in there. You can read the sentence, but the letters are connected, honey. Ru had to walk away. But you know what, Ru? You done pissed me off a little bit. I'm going to be honest with you. How dare you? J-Lo and the Queen. Girl, we are waiting on season 2. Who has not picked this up? Do we need another scriptwriter? Don't tell me you got Ryan Murphy to do. What's happening here? Sister, we need a season 2. We done got the child became less annoying. Okay, we started actually getting to a good story. It was getting so good. It was nice to see the girls on the show. Ow! And the man who was supposed to be the man that she was with, yeah, that was the one. That was the one for me. I was like, who is that man? Ooh, I remember he followed me back on Facebook or something. Anywho, yeah, bring it back. Just so, not Tyler Perry, because he be in his room writing in crayon apparently, and not Ryan Murphy, because he be hitting too much of the poppers before he be doing his work too. That I just assume his eyes have rolled back for half the shit that comes out, because he saw the first half of it, and then it was like, oh, okay, yes, but yeah. Anybody else? You know what? I actually would be here for a show about not me giving ideas away. Let me be quiet. Okay, I'm going to just go ahead and say it because maybe someone's already working on this. But if not, I'm always free for this kind of bullshit. I just wish I would get compensated for all this fucking awesome stuff. Girl, they could have been done an Office style, Abbott Elementary mockumentary style show with drag girls about a drag bar, the full bit. They could have been done a show. Like that should actually be a thing with the scripted series in reference for that. That would be wild. It does take you literally out of the situations. Okay, we don't have to be just in one location. The office is centralized in the office, but you go to other people's houses. This, etc. Abbott Elementary is in a school. Parks and Recreation is literally at the government building. This would be centered in the bar, but then you can go to other people's homes, this, that, and the other, and work it out mockumentary style. Everyone has their different sort of character. And I know they're trying to do that with another show that's on Out TV in a sort of kind of similar way. It is not that at all. It's not even near what I'm talking about, probably because of how it's being put together. But I think it could be. Sorry. If I had a pen and some paper, I would just write a script. So yeah, Lydia gets that love too. I would be here for a Sunny in Philadelphia version of a drag show as well. That's not fully mockumentary style, but that also gives you someone's following around with a camera and it's very close to that POV. I'd be here for that as well. That would be funny. You know what I mean? Like, that'd be a whole thing, in my opinion. But I always, I have many ideas. Many ideas. Full of them. I have been dying for this well to be tapped. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Rant Pack family. I appreciate you so much for being here today. I just came back from a crazy trip, and I'm so glad to see you. Of course, we have nothing but a weekend of entertainment on board. Right now, you could do me a big favor and hit a like button, and make sure you get in the comment section after this and talk about this episode with me and your favorite parts of it and what you look forward to with the season. And also, if you want to drop a little tippy poo in my jar, it would really be super helpful. PayPal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $Matt924, or $Matty-Rants, and Venmo Matty-Rants. Anything and everything is super appreciated and helpful, and I so much. Thank you very much for tuning in and being here today. Certainly appreciate it. Just a reminder, I did have my debit card compromised and all that shit was taken. So any and all tips today would be super appreciative, close to the first here. And again, thanks to you for tuning in. Nicole is the vibe. They're all the vibe. Like, I personally don't hate anybody or am annoyed by anybody in this bracket. Personally. Not a single soul, solitary individual, anybody here is bothering me or makes me like, to me, everybody's got their little place and their space in this crew, and it all sort of makes sense. The clicking up is happening. I feel Carrie is more of the fence line right now in terms of the chaos to good ratio when it comes to stuff. And then you have everybody else that's sort of teeter-tottering on the edge of that, or possibly is working their way through it, where you have like one person over here, one person over there. Like, you can say Tina's on this side of the equation and Mistress is all the way on that side, and then work your way through the six with Carrie being in the middle. Do you feel what I'm saying? I would say it goes, actually, yeah, I think I have it. I think I have this one. I think I do. Well, but Carrie and Georgia's are low-key in the middle, but on different sides of that coin. So Tina, Lydia, Carrie, Georges, Nicole, Mistress. That's how the scale would go. That is how it would go in terms from like the good to the chaos of it all, or as far as those ranges are going here. I don't know. Tina wants to align with Lydia. Of course, an alliance is always going to be helpful, especially because they have to vote at one point. They don't know this yet, but they will find out. I was concerned for Carrie when she was braiding this fabric. I said, okay, hopefully this turns out great. We shall see. But it is the first challenge. There may be time to make this up. Lydia wants to be adopted by Mistress Isabel Brooks because she is scared of her. But that is the enticing part about Mistress, because she is going to give her the business. But Lydia likes to be read like that. It is what it is. Of course, Mistress literally goes in like, I'm sorry, you're blending your face with that. You are giving sort of this. Your wig was this, that, the other. But Lydia is taking it, and Lydia likes that. But you can see Tina Burner over there like, really? Lydia wants to be like a part of that, to then say to Lydia, you want that to be your legacy, that over there? Oh, now Tina. Now Tina. Now Tina, teen. You know damn well you weren't saying that low. You know you weren't. You were also making this low-key television. First of all, the girls who were mad at Mistress for going in like this, let it be very clear that Tina was over here talking loud enough to be heard and was reading Mistress this thing. It was basically saying that girl's routed, you want all that kind of Miss thing. I was here for it though. Tina was like, nah, bitch, I'm still holding my grudge from that whole playing with me, putting my picture up, talking about some good fucking morning hole. That was what Tina was giving. Tina don't talk like that, but I'm giving Tina sort of that. I'm giving her that little bark schmark, a little bit of that, little sparkle and like. That's what Tina was giving here. You don't want to be messed up with Mistress, girl. There ain't nobody over there. She ain't doing shit. Just online talking shit, this, that, and the other. Mind you, Mistress is doing her paint. Tina over there reading her, Miss Girl, telling Lydia, nah, you don't need to be with that. I said, oh, baby. Oh, baby, she's not going to give you no love. She's going to read you. Lydia's like, I like that. I'm cool with it. It's okay. Like everything that Tina was saying, like Lydia's like, I'm fine with that. That's perfectly fine. That's cool. Ew. Like, oh my gosh, she's going to do that? That's a gag. Bitch, that was so funny to me. I'm sorry. That was so funny. Lydia's like, yeah, yes, I want that. Please, more of that, please. More, mucho more. More. This is why I love you, sister. This is why I love you. This is why I love you. She said, all right. I've let Tina have enough time. I've let her talk enough. She said, I'm sorry, daughter. You going to let her read me like that? Don't talk about my mom that way. That's right. I said, uh-oh. Passed the first test with you. Wait a minute. It's very much Mistress, like knowing this is like centered around the photo, but also giving Tina like her little lick back with the, you know what? And she does this thing. I love how Mistress turned her back to Tina, turned her back to her, and then started talking to everybody else about Tina. That's what made that funny. Like, you are now like, you know what's wrong with her? You know what's wrong with her? She's so bitter and mad because I posted some picture and she didn't look good, and she just didn't look great. And I sent her a message. I was really trying to talk to her, but she just didn't want to hear from me. So then I said, now that set Tina off because Tina knows exactly what she's talking about. But it didn't play that way for Tina. So it's Tina talking about, bitch, you're the one that reached out to me in my inbox, baby girl. Do you want the receipts? I said, hold on, Tina. Are you Mariah Huck? Is this Married to Medicine? Are you about to show Quad that she's a crack? Excuse me. Are you about to show Heavenly that her husband's cheat? Are you about to go? I got the receipts, baby girl. That's what this was giving. It was giving all of that. I cackled. I cackled. It is the room shook after Tina. I got the receipts. It's the call. Oh, wait a minute. Carrie. Oh no, it got serious. It's getting serious. And as usual, Mistress, all right. Once Mistress starts to clap, it's on. That's how you know it's up. It's up when she starts to clap. Oh, it's up. It's up. She is literally carving her eyes out in the middle of this going, all right, so let's get into Tina's problem about this photo because I tried to tell her about it and be a gracious, good girl, but she wouldn't give me the time of the day because apparently she's too busy for this thing, but da-da-da-da. And then Tina's over there, wait, you're not going to come for me, Miss Girl. That shit was so fucking funny. It's just really delusional, girl. She's just really trying me. And, it's just really bitter because she's not booked and busy like the rest of the girls and giving all that kind of stuff. And Tina literally, see, that's how you know she got her. Tina, I wish you had stayed right over there and just continued to cack her because she wanted that. And Mistress like, ooh, you fed right into that too. But I was here for the feeding. I'm not going to lie. I was here for the feed because Tina said, oh, but you won't. Oh, but you're not going to lie on me. But you're not going to sit there and say that shouldn't just happen. But bitch, why are you mad? But we were just playing, Tina. Like, what you talking? But when Tina said this, I said, uh-oh. Talking about you have too much time online. You need to be booked and busy, Miss Girl. I'm out here with all my shows and this, that, and the other. Got gigs paid for the rest of it. What are you doing? Just online trying to gaslight the girls and be rage baity. Bitch, Mistress said, bitch, you better check my bank account and see my receipts mistake. Talking about me, worried about what I got going on. You're just mad because I gave you some more relevancy. The girls were forgetting about you. They both had points. They both, no shade. This just won that because she pulled her, because she low-key baited it in. But I when I tell you, I said, oh, Tina, you got her, and she licked right back. Both y'all were licking. Both of you were licking. Both of you were licking. Mistress did it, though, because at the end of it, it was that bye, Ronald. And that was, and you heard it, and you just, I said, oh, that was it. That was the last hit. That was the last hit. I was like, that was the last hit. That bye, Ronald. I said, wait a minute. DW, thank you for the super chat. It's a Getty image. How are you mad at everybody? I mean, she didn't have to say good morning. Oh, piece of potato. I bet the fandom ain't mad now at an alliance. Oh. You know, it's fun to be here and talk about this show. Piece of potato, MIB said, and thank you for coming on to my show. I just enjoyed it. I did. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, queens. Thank you so very much. I was full at the end of this. And I thought to myself, oh, so their whole bracket's going to be nonsense. There's not going to be one moment of foolery. And just from the preview next week, there's not going to be not one moment of some fuck shit happening. Bring it on. RuPaul, this is one of my favorite looks you've ever worn in the show. And I know I've been tired of the blonde, but I enjoyed this look in particular with this wig and everything else to go with it. I thought it was fabulous. This is a dress on top of the bodysuit sort of tease bit. Yup. It's very fucking cool. Very cool. Very good look. Thought it was very interesting. Thought it was wild. Very wild. As a reminder, because I know that next episode is premiering tomorrow, but I do not like to do the review the day of the episode coming out because not everybody sees it at like the crack of dawn. So I normally do it Saturdays, which is what we're going to do for episode 5. I encourage you to tune in for that Saturday afternoon live for that one, and we will be breaking it down. Tomorrow, I will still be going live, but it will be much earlier in the day, and it'll be talking exclusively about the trip that I had in sort of a live format before I get together a lot more footage that I have to get the 4K down on because it's so much memory right now. I have to compact all of that crap to get it onto the computer and post some edited videos for the following week. So today being episode 4 to make up for the week that I was gone. Of course, tomorrow to talk about the trip, the Jada Essence Hall karaoke experience that was so much fun and more, as well as the people that I saw, met, seen out in the wild, all that kind of stuff, and some of the fun stories. And then also Saturday will be, again, Drag Race All-Stars 10, episode 5 with the panel on Sunday. So yes, participation, please. And if you drop tippy poos, by all means, and thank you. And we are working our ass off this weekend because YouTube was like, you didn't do no videos last week. Well, excuse me. Well, let me try to make up for it. Sure. So thank you for the super chats today, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate all of you so very, 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 very much. Sorry, Matty, I hated this from Rue. Something about the powder on the skin. Being lighter than the dress seemed inconsistent for me. I feel you, Mel. I don't know. I think I kind of like shit like that. So for me, I kind of sort of enjoyed it since it felt like it's the same, but not, because the dress feels like it's like more of a, I don't know how to word it, but a 3D piece versus the bodysuit feeling like more of it's a background. Like if I saw the fabric of the bodysuit, I feel like it's like a backdrop to some sort of art. And the dress itself, say if it was modeled into some sort of sculptural piece, would be like the front ways of looking at it, like pulling out of it. I don't know. Different strokes for different folks, but totally respected if you're not feeling the lamb chop of it all. Michelle's hair. All right. Okay, that's it. Good. We got it. T.S. Masson looks wonderful. I am here for T.S. Masson. Go off, sister. I was here for this ensemble and everything else that was happening. Go off, my girl. Do what you gotta do, sister love. Come on now. Yeah. I'm not talking about Michelle. I'm not. I refuse. I was like, what? What? I said, what? I was like, no Halle Berry, no Babs, no Waps, no Waps, no Waps, no, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. No, little, no. I was like, no, absolutely not. Supreme job. Oh, how you doing, my baby? Maddie, I hope your vacation was refreshing, relaxing, and glad you're back safely. It was, okay, listen, card getting compromised in Mexico, not fun. I'm still dealing with that and being out like $300. And like, I still don't know what the charges are. They're all in Spanish. One of them was for some shopping tour, but hopefully I get it back before the first. If not, then we're just going to cross our fingers. But yes, the trip was amazing. It's fucking awesome. I got so tan. And I also was sunburnt like crazy. But then I also went to my first male strip club. And I was treated very well. I didn't even have to tip that guy. He came back to check on me and be like, hey, let me stop talking. Let me stop talking. Houston, huh? Mm-hmm. I just wanted to let you know you're a baddie, like for real, for real. Oh my goodness, not me. Oh my gosh, I was like, this is too much. Anywho, I need to be quiet. Oh my god, it's Jada telling me where the guy was from because I was like, where was that man? She was like the one from Ecuador, huh? I said, girl, that out. It's fine. So, anywho. It was a wonderful time. I had a great time. I have never been to one too. That was like my first one. Like gaggy. But yes, I have video. I have footage. Oh yes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It was never mind. Let me stop talking because I'm gonna be like, anyway, I'll tell you the story tomorrow. Let me get off of it. I'll tell you the story tomorrow. It was crazy though, seeing the drag race girls out in the wild in PV because I just wasn't expecting anybody to be out there, to be honest with you. I've never been to PV Pride, but that shit was lit. I highly recommend it, especially if you are queer and you want to go somewhere where you're going to feel safe and enjoy your time. I kid you not. Bitch, I faced one bit of discrimination at the beginning, and it was from some white gays that said some racist shit. But like, that was the one time. And it wasn't to me, it was to my darker skinned friend, which was like really fucked up. But it was like, okay, we're just gonna let that be because like, bitch, we're not here for that drama. Everything else about the trip though, girl, I have never been so comfortable to be like full on whatever I want to be in some place. Like these people were walking around half butt fucking naked. Okay. Like you comfortable. Okay. It was wild. It was wild. It was a good time, but we'll talk about it. Oh, and I do have recommendations for restaurants that we went to. I also will tell you, I now like guacamole. I used to hate guacamole. I'm afraid to have some now out here in Texas because I'm afraid, I'm like, it's probably not going to taste nowhere near the same. I hate guacamole, but now I can't say that. I had some and it was the best thing on the planet. Bitch, I was like, where have I been? I was like, oh my God, this is so, I asked for seconds. I could not believe it. I couldn't believe it. Oh, that's one thing I take from this trip. I tried some things I never thought I would try. I finally had the real birria with goat. Ooh. Just, just wonderful. And then I also tried something that I thought I would never try, and I had to look up and make sure it wasn't a scavenger, but calamari. I know. I was like, oh my But I had some calamari, and I don't like it with the tartar sauce. I thought that was gross, but I do like squeezing lemon. Lemon squeezed on it was like everything. I will say that I did not like the fact that once the fry got off of it and I could see like the tentacle, I was like, I was like, I can't eat it. I can't eat it. I can't eat it. I can't. But when I had the fry on it and I got to squeeze like lemon on it, I was like, bitch, this is. I think I will be ordering this from now on. Like if I go to like a restaurant, because that shit was fire. But it's got to stay in the fry. If it comes out, then it becomes too real for me, and I'm like, no. He was a smart guy. No. So yeah, that's where my mind is at. I just can't, as long as I can't see it and I can't tell what it is, I'm okay. If I can tell what it is, I'm not going to eat it. Like, oh, gross. So yes, because they were carrying it on the beach and shit. And I was like, girl, what is happening here? And that was a wild experience. But yes, the guest judge is Suzanne Barsh, legend in the nightlife scene. Like, I was really here for this being the first judge. I thought it was going to be Chappell Roan at first because I was like, why is Chappell not there to like start the first episode? But then I'm like, okay, maybe no, because still Suzanne's a legend. So like, period. Like, it still makes sense that she's there to start it off. But I thought it was like an interesting way to do it. I don't know if it was like scheduled or whatever. I was like, oh, this is interesting. It's like, oh, okay, Suzanne, go on, Suzu, come on, Suzu. But she was given. I was very much here for this pan. Mm-hmm. It's an 8 ball, everybody, and 8 items are necessary for this garment to be complete and presentable for the judges, as well as taste in your look. So if you want to vote in the live chat, please and thank you. It's 1 if you live, if you love, if it's tens across the board. 2 if it is giving a little bit of an okay, you like parts of it but not all of it. 3, you're chopping the girl. What is wrong with her? Why would she come out looking like that? Yeah, it's not for me. That may be what you feel, but this is definitely where it needs to be. So let's go ahead and get into George's. Now, I didn't see too much of the back, like Nicole was reading and saying it was unfinished or whatever, and that the hair was really covering that up. But like, if that's what you got to do, that's what you got to do. I personally like this. I thought it was cute. I thought it got all 8 elements of whatever it needed to be on there. Georges, I'm going to be honest with you. I preferred what you made on All Stars 9 versus this one with the pant number. That was a bop. The bra, that was cute. This is so cute. It's cute. And I thought she worked it. For me, I think I was more focused, less on the garment, because the garment's nice. I was here in this face. I was in this motherfucking face. My God. With the nails. I enjoyed the mug and the wig. I enjoyed the mug and the wig and the walk. It are my ones for that one. The dress, I give it 2. It's cute. She gives what needs to be given. But it was all here. It was all just oof. Ooh. It was so good, George. It was so good. So good. Yeah. Up next is Miss Carrie Colby. Another muggy wuggy girl, because her mug is wugged and the face is everything, because this face was right with Jesus. I loved it. This outfit, okay, the top is cute. 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 It's cute. Yeah. The top is cute. Yeah. The top is cute. Yeah. It's yeah. Mm. Oh, I don't. Okay, the skirt isn't my favorite thing to ever exist. I think the hair is interesting, and it totally gives the Medusa vibes in sort of like a hair show presentation way, which I respect and love. Again, I do like the braided top a bit because I'm like, okay, that's kind of hot. It also accentuates the breast very much. It's like, okay, I thought that was successful. I just don't like how it looks together. Yeah, there we go. I don't like how it looks together at all. But I do like pieces of this. I feel like Tyla would wear this on a show. Not all of the pieces, the top for sure. Maybe the skirt because she gonna do some sort of like hippitation, if you will, in the dance department. And yeah, but it's cute. I don't think it's ugly at all. The skirt I can't ride with, but the top in presentation I sort of was living and breathing for. So yes, it's a two bottom. It's a bottom two. It's a very low two for me. Crash, thank you for the super chat. You know those little hula girls in your car? I do. And this, you and Jada look like cousins, brothers, family. Bitch, okay. Never mind. I'm not gonna give shit away because she was hyping me up about people that be trolling me. So I thought that was funny. Talk about this, talk about girl, the motherfucker. Because you know how Jada be girl. She is so funny. But no, we did have a very, very nice talk. Very nice long talk. And you saw she retweeted me on Twitter and all that. People because that's my bitch. Like that's friendo. It's real friend. So yeah, love her now. But yes, we're gonna move on here. And my friends were with me too, so they got to meet Jada because they've never gone to DragCon. DragCon, we don't know if it's. Oh, wait, yeah, we gotta talk tomorrow. We're gonna have to talk tomorrow. I'm not gonna give it away today, but like my friends haven't gone to DragCon, and there's been no announcement yet, and so they got lucky because again we're just out and about in Puerto Vallarta, and Jada was nice enough, and I was like, these are my friends, like blah 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 blah. They're like, okay, we got to meet Jada. It's like, yeah, I know it kind of sucks that we didn't get to do this the way that we were supposed to do it, but like here we are. So I was happy I got to help my, show my friends the love through people that I know too, that they also respect and love from the show. So it was very nice. And she was really nice when she met all of them too. So I was like, yay. But yes, of course she was. Anywho, Lydia B. Collins. Okay. I'm like, what answer do you want me to give? Do you want me to give you the answer that I feel is not going to get me jumped? Or do you want me to be honest with you and how I feel about this outfit? Like, can I truly be honest with how I feel? Okay, here I go. I like the way she styled this in terms of the zebra with that green and that pink. It's very fucking cool. I live for that. Very well done. I am not jumping for this though. And I'm going to say two. I'm just going to be honest with you. It's nice and I like it, but I'm not like, yo, like I'm not it like when I say people are peeing for this black pump with I'm not able to. So like two for sure because it looks really cool together. Again, love the pink and the green with the zebra. That shit's like fire. I'm like, okay, I love how that goes with this. That wig bothers me to the next level. Just being honest with you, it is big, but it looks like it's sticky. And so I did want a little bit more fluff, if you will. But that, again, this is Lydia's shit, so she can do what she want to do. I was not, my post did not ache and open for that. It was not like receiving it, and it wasn't, obvious. Just didn't give me where I need to go. She's a good 2, a good high nasty 2. But I was like, oh, I wasn't peeing. I wasn't, but I was like, this is very well styled. And I do like how she put this together, and it's interesting, but I just wasn't dying. I was like, MRB and Tina should have been top 2. I didn't hate it. And she worked with what she had, but top 2 now. Now, when we get to Mistress, because I ride with my sister at dawn, there is one thing I'm going to have to talk about, because I liked her outfit down. Oh, but there is one thing that made me go, now what's going on? I'm not going to lie. It was one thing I was like, now wait a minute. Wait a minute. Drewski, thank you for super chat. All of the misfits from Jim at once, top 2. I can't. But no, I think it's really cool and very well styled here, and I do love the colors that was put together with this. So I do see validity in Validia. I do see some validity in Lydia's win. Boo. Tomato. I can't. I do see it. I do see a little bit of it. But to me, I was also like, I'm kind of here for yes, I'm going to do my style of drag again. You should have crowned me the first time. Rude lived for that statement. And I like how Michelle was like, we need something new and something different. And Rue was like, I absolutely disagree. I live that she's doing this all over again. Kind of want her to keep doing it. I was like, oh. I'm going to be honest with you. And I'm going to be real messy here. Mistress, I live for this from this point of view. From the front. Do you understand me, sister? No, you chewed down right here. Okay? I like all this. I was like, all right, body, like the hair. This is very Texas. I've seen this girl. Now, when we turn to the side, friend, when we turn to the side, I said, like, no shade. And it's giving the girls that be plotting on, on Hinge and Tinder, sometimes jacked, if you will, never grinder. She's too much. She's too much of color to be on the ground. I'm kidding. But I liked it, and it's still a 1 from the front, like I said. And I lived and I breathed for this. I thought it was great. She chewed, in my personal opinion. But when that girl turned, I thought you were riding a scooter for 5 fucking seconds. I kid you not. And then you were just trying to get your balance, sister. I kid you not. I was like, this was the first time riding the bird. Like, no shade. Could not. I could not. I just said that ass literally is plateauing. It's like one of those floating islands in fucking Dragon Ball Z where Mr. Popo and them is hanging the fuck out and waiting for Goku to be resurrected while his fucking 8-year-old child goes ahead and beats up what was born in a lab 5 days ago and has been eating motherfuckers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's giving that tease. It's giving that tease. Like I said, this thing, like, who is waking up? Who is waking up with the gimmicks? Like, what's happening here? Like, they're on Namek. And I love her down. So, yes, it's still a 1 for me from the front. Don't give a fuck what nobody say. When it turns to the side, though, it is whatever number that is. Just could not. I love you down, mistress, you know it. But I was like, what? What is happening? It's like a toothpaste that was bitch. You were trying to get the last drop out of something. I don't know, man. I do not know. But yeah. But I was still here for the way she used the zebra, the corset, this other. This shape threw me all the way off. Now, you know I love you, Nicole. Did this have me hollering just a tad bit? Shaped like a P. Remember, Maddie? No, that's not a P. That's like a Q in cursive. All right, we got to get back to this. We got to get back to this. We have to. We have to. Nicole, you're funny. Nicole, you're funny. No, I'm trying to skip the super chats. I'm trying to make it through this life. I'm trying to live. Oh my God. Are you calling her flats? Did you say Mistress is shaped like Flats, the fish on SpongeBob, the one that was the criminal? Listen, see, you can get another girl to unfollow. All right, thank you. If you want to throw a tippy poo my way for possibly making it through whatever is left of this channel, please and thank you. It is PayPal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $Matt924, $MattyRants, and Venmo MattyRants. I, mistress, do not condone this behavior. I think the girls are rotted and delusional, and they just don't see it for a real bitch. It's okay. Not me explaining the exact fish and probably giving you the episode. I told you I'm still getting my voice back. In Puerto Vallarta, I was able to hit the mute button that time. Mistress overused liquefy on the side pro. You know what? This makes me even more glad that she did what she did. Just from all of this very negative behavior. I'm just playing, y'all. All of these comments make me even more happy that she did what she did. All of it now. Mistress, you knew what was going to happen. You knew the girls were going to. You might have done this on purpose. You might have did this on purpose because you knew. I also think that they didn't want her to win because we got what we got. No shade. Like, even if we were like, no, Matt, it's going to be the other way. Like, let's just say they were going to let her win. We would have missed all of what we got for that first little pre. We would have missed all of that. That would have never have happened. No. And baby, that was television. So for a reason, I guess. For a reason. I don't know. I liked it, mistress. I liked it. Again, this way, I thought work, eat, chew. I just thought it was wild when I saw it turn and walk. I was like, whoa, what is this? But to Nicole Page Brooks, how you start off low and then you still forget to turn the temperature up. I think what's even more crazy is that she's trying to emulate the Suzanne Barsh look that Deja wore as her entrance look, but in a bathing suit. Because you did clock that right, where like she was inspired by the Suzanne look, but then you notice that Deja literally wore that look for her entrance look for All Stars. That was the exact same thing. I was like, oh, okay. But I loved it. She said, I'm going to give you nothing. With this wig, this little bathing suit, honey, these little sad stars. I was like, girl, I give her a 1 because she's Nicole Page Brooks, but I give this a 3 because I live in the real world. No, ma'am, not a soul on earth. Not a soul on earth. Nicole is still that girl, but not a soul on earth. No. I'm just glad Ice Spice wasn't here today to tell her that she was old. Ooh! Ooh! Because that's exactly what she said to Phoenix. Ooh! Wow! Wow! Matthew, back up. Back up, Matt. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Ooh, back away from the vehicle. Back away. Goodness gracious. No, but Nicole's not. that. I'm just saying. That's literally what I was supposed to say in so many words. I don't know. Nicole, the wig is, the makeup's fine for, I don't like it, but I also like Nicole. So yeah, she's great. Love her now. But I'm like, top. Well, for me, it was Michelle telling Nicole to wear heavier makeup and bigger wigs. I don't want her to. I subscribe to Church of Nicole's natural beauty. If she want to dress like see, for me, I would like, this could be Nicole right now. I'm tipping her down. I am literally going to be enjoying the show, the mugs, the shots, all of it. But for TV, yeah, she's going to have to pump it up just a tad bit. Because if she come out in one more Kyle Richards, I don't know if that's going to work out. If she comes out in one more Marjorie Taylor Greene on the dark route, I don't know if this is going to work. If she's going to come out of some sort of press secretariat wig, it's not going to work out. It's not. It's not. Okay, it's giving me, I don't believe in women's bodies wig, and I don't like that kind of hair. It's just not. It's not. Okay. But yes, I still like me some Nicole. JC Penney's floor model. We can see. Crash. She looks like a missing person photo. I don't got enough tips today for this. Girl. Next up is Tina Burner. I see some people were like torn on this online, and I was kind of gagged that you were, because Tina ate this. High key. Girl, you created a whole coat, a top, two tops actually, a cover, and then the top on top of it, then the pant, then you did the shoe. And y'all saying this wasn't chewing? What? Oh no, you did that. They gave you 8 and you said chew. Okay, fine. The makeup is great. The wig is wonderful. Personally, it's the coat for me with the fur trim. Huh? The zipper is done. You what? There's a high-waisted pant. Girl, please. Girl, please. The high-waisted pant with the chain belt was puss. Down. It's the top with the. It looked, Tina, this was very well done. I was like, oh, okay, this was puss. And it gave character. You even made the cigarette with the pocketbook. Mistress had to give you your coots. Had to. It was like, oh, no, you chewed that. Did lining of the coat. Look at that. God, peed all over it. Hey, if you don't win no more, please take this with you. You ate, Tina. It was clear winner. I kid you not. If this was in a regular format and they did just one winner and then bottom 2, this would have been your week. The end. You'd be leading. You would have. You had the top of the week in my personal opinion. I was like, Miss Girl. I was not expecting that. A coat, pant, top 3P. Go ahead and give it to her. Anytime they do multiple, pieces of I was about to say pieces of fabric. Multiple garments, I live, because that shows some serious talent and also time management skills. Like, you had to put all that together. So I liked it. I was personally here for a little bit of it. Pesky Jackson, this was one of her high refurbished red. She went from yellow to gold. She went from red to Merlot, maybe some sort of wine, all that kind of stuff. Hi, Blame. Enjoy your holiday. Missed you too. I missed all of you, and you have got me for the rest of the weekend. You got me for the rest of the weekend, so more to come. Get ready. We're not done just yet. Trust. She did something there. So I gotta give Tina some coots. I liked it personally. Now, our top 2 of the week, it ends up being Tina Burner and Lydia B. Collins. Now, the room gagged a little bit. Like, oh! I like how I see Carrie's face go immediately over to Mistress, as George's is also like, oh, and then the camera was stuck on our good Texas sister's face. Like, oh, really? Okay. And I love how in Untucked they were like, "Are you gonna be mad?" Oh no, I'll be fine, girl. It's a competition. I think it's the reason why she feels played is because Mistress has talked about this song in particular being her song that she knows as her bread and butter song if she's going to do performance. And there's actual video footage of this. We're talking about Love Sensation by Lolita Holloway. This was her song. So like she knew what song was coming up. It almost was like for her, oh no, they're giving this to me this week. They're giving me my favorite song to perform and everything. I'm about to just do all of that. I'm about to she had her outfit and everything ready to go. So then they're gonna tell you no. Oh, Riley's Auto Parts. Plunked. That's what that was. Like, oh really? Okay. Oh, y'all playing. Okay. Got it. Got it. Moving on and moving forward here. I'm here for everybody's opinions today. I hope we all can respect each other's. Just know that the main important thing is that we support these dolls in all of their ventures and whatever they're doing. So I encourage you not to send hate to anybody that we talk about today, including myself, just for an opinion. But we can enjoy the show and still watch it and not lose our minds over TV. So continuing on here. Now, I knew Lydia was going to whoop her ass. And I did enjoy what Tina did. Tina actually was decent in the lip sync. The song was great. Lydia twirled and tore, though. I was like, well, is it who they're putting you against, girl? Or is it just like, that's what's happening here? Because, my God, like, no shade. I know Tina went for we're going to do some comedy. And it was fine. And there were some moments I giggled and cacked at. There was even an outfit reveal. And then she showed us where that orange, yellow, and red went. I said, oh, Tina pulled it out. But there's some black now. So, hey, pop off. Pop off, Ate. You're beautiful. But no, Lydia was feeling the song. Mama was throwing that hair around. She was giving what needed to be given. I personally was like, okay, Lids, keep it pushing, Miss Sister. I'm telling you, a little bit of Corey get left in you every day. It feels like it. I was down for the get down. I was. Mama ended it, put her hips on the ground forever. I said, oh, yeah. Tina did a good job. It was cool. But what is this? Oh no, someone sent footage from the boat to me. Oh my God. What did I say? I didn't say anything. Oh. I wanted to slip that one in there, but yes, apparently so. But no, Lydia won the oh, that was Lydia won the lip sync. She is currently the front runner for the second bracket from the first episode. Congratulations to Lydia. Like, kind of like chew, if you will, because bitch, it's like, yeah, I just got off the other season. I'm now winning the first episode of this one. Y'all girls talk about, professional longevity. We've been working this, that, the other. Okay, Miss Thing. Cack on in, baby. I'm leading this pack. What's Gooby? With Tina in second with 2. Now, that leaves Nicole, Paige Brooks, Carrie Colby, Georges, and my favorite, Mistress Isabel Brooks, to give those points away. Will it be between each other? Whatever will they do? Well, we would have been asking this question last Saturday, but because it's not last Saturday and today is Thursday and the new episode comes out Friday and the preview has already come out, Am I going to have a light conversation about it right now? Kind of, yes, I will. Boom, let's go. Girl. I'm still doing my reaction, but I could not help but watch it because there is no way after what I just witnessed, there is no way I couldn't watch it. So here I go. Let me tell you what's up. You damn Skippy, what Mistress did was fucked up, but it was grand. Excellence in television villainry and history. And I'm talking about that will go down. Like Ariadne stealing someone's jokes ain't nothing compared to a bitch gaslighting you to give their point away to then turn and do it to another girl in your face after you almost just gave it. Like that means that Nicole was on the right money. I need to give it away to Carrie because I need to make sure that she should have just did that. She should have just did it. And you let that girl gaslight you to get it back, baby, please. I have never enjoyed the beginning of Drag Race more than I ever have. But y'all, I was in this house crying laughing because it was so fucking funny how she did it. Because remember, Mistress didn't say shit the entire time, and everyone else was talking about giving the points away. And it's like, well, I want to be fair. And, well, if someone's giving me a point, I want to get a point. It should be this, that, and the other. They even have the other girls come back in the room and be like, what do you think should happen? And you see Mistress, oh, that's all good, team. They're all talking all that good stuff. Okay, so you're going to give me your point, and I'm going to give you my point. Is that what's going to happen? And then Carrie, you're going to give her point to Georges, and then Georges give it to you, right? Okay. Turns to Georges. Okay. All right, Nicole, now give me your star. It's Nicole being like, wait, what just happened over there? Y'all was whispering some shit. What's going on? No, I need to give it to Miss Carrie because you playing games with me, Miss Brooks. You're supposed to be family. How you gonna do that? See, the girls already started mess, already started drama. Here we go. Always doing the most. Like, can't believe it. I said, oh my God, she made Nicole feel so bad. Nicole gonna turn, sorry. It's family. Thank you. Now, Carrie, it's the fact that Mistress held her bargain for Georges. In that moment, by then, Carrie? Carrie could have just changed up and said, look, now, Nicole, you didn't have to do that. I'm just going to give you my point. But Carrie thinking, oh, this is the Texas Alliance. It's clearly the Brookses, all of us in this together. We're going to be fine. Oh, my God. Carrie gives her points to Georges. Bitch, it's the way that Mistress said yes. And so since we're keeping it in the family, Brooks to Brooks, she's not really related to me. So, Georges, here's my point. And since we talked about it, you're giving me your point to even since I give you my point. Okay, bet. And sat the fuck back. Nicole's face was cracked. Carrie is gagged, but Nicole's face was cracked. It is the Mistress going, no tea, no shade. Because, we have to think about it here. She just said that I will not live in a world where Tina Burner is ahead of me in a competition. Did she not say that? She literally said, walked in the room. There is not a world where that bitch is ahead of me. And in literally 15 minutes, tied for second. There is so much to that. You not only fucked over two people you said you had alliances with to guarantee you to be much closer to a top position going forward in this tournament style, but then you got Tina back because she was probably on a high. Mistress on got shit points and now she has to share them. And now it's like, actually, she's tied with you. It was the way she laughed after explaining it. Y'all are not hearing me. I have never cackled that hard in my life. She then told them like literally like how they had to do that just to make sure it was done. And then her and George's cackle in their faces. George's, I'm sorry, the way you're, because you know I live for George's, but her stock points went up so high because Georgia said, "Bitch, that was a great plan." I'm sorry, I was riding with that, but like she could have easily been like, "No, girl, I don't want to. I want to be fair." Georgia said, "Yeah, let's do it. I'm here for the fuck shit. Let's go." Oh, oh my God. Oh my God. Nicole is furious. Nicole, now that just brought out the fire in Nicole. Now she got to read. Carrie over here, like, wow, I thought this was about to be something else. Okay, so now I'm going to have to start playing this game a little bit. It has set up the stage for more fuckery, but also for that kind of entertainment and those kind of like, how are we going to play this? Because yes, Mistress had to pull some backhanded ass shit to do what she did. But if she wins next week, girl, the gag. That bitch will have 5 points like that. I'm telling you, it's very smart. Lydia would have to do a Irene the Alien. Mind you, she's making good friendships in there, so she'll be fine when it comes to giving the points away, unless they look at her as a perceived threat in the second round voting. Tina has only 2. Someone could give her a point or they could not because she already has 2. They could just all feel bad for Carrie and Nicole for getting fucked over and give Nicole and Carrie their 2 points. Hello in the following episode. Y'all are not hearing me. You're not hearing me because Georges could very easily win an episode. She won't. She walked with Mistress for that one. Yes, sister, help me out so that way I can get this up. I'm gonna help you back later. Same thing with Mistress. You come in with the fuckery with me. We're gonna do this now. So she took her big alliance and blew it up just like that, but she did it in a smart way. It wasn't like you give me a point, I give you a point, then this happened, and then the second later, it's like, oh, we changed the plan up. She did the foolishness early. So now the board is now completely going to be different. You already, again, Lydia 3, Georges, Mistress, and Tina 2, Carrie and Nicole zip. Oh, this is about to be funny. This is about to be funny the way this plays out. Yeah, go ahead, bracket 2. And it's a rapping and roast challenge. I said, come on, Drag Race Philippines. But, oh. So that's so familiar. No, I just was like, all right. My top 3 is, oh God, this group. Oh, this group. It's definitely Mistress for sure. Georges for sure. Lydia is like killing it, and Lydia is in my group there. I think that's my 3, but I want to put Tina in there because she performed so damn well. Can I just say 4? I'm gonna say 4. That's my 4. Now, who I'm loving, living, and breathing for that I just don't want to see go away ever is Nicole Page Brooks. Carrie is doing fine, and I'm enjoying what I see. It's just I'm not sure if I need to see the next episode. I'm like, okay, what's gonna happen? Like, here we go, but we'll see. So I just see the other girls, like clearly the shenanigans are there. They're about to play some games. Get where you need to go. Let's do it. Oh, so we'll see. Peace to Mateo. Thank you for super chat. MIB definitely pulled a Mario Party stunt. Oh yeah, stole stars down and lied to do it, and it was great. It was so good. I was like, yes. House of Villains needs to get Mistress. I said Plane is on the cast. This ought to be interesting. Shout out to Plain Jane. I wore her merch shirt in the airport at Puerto Vallarta, and everybody in Puerto Vallarta was asking me what it said, and me having to explain Mama Kudos for spilling was very interesting. Plain. A lot of the locals in Puerto Vallarta were asking me, like, for alliteration purposes, like, what does that mean? I was like, okay, well, there was this gay from Russia. No, I'm just playing. But they were asking me about the shirt. I was like, oh, well, a sissy on a show said it, and that's where that came from. And they're like, oh, okay, yeah. I was like, yeah, all that. They figured it out. Once you said something like it's a gay said, oh, okay, yeah. That's where the mom of that kind of shit came from. A bent wrist said it. That's who said it. A Mo. Very that. Okay, so Saturday, I'll see you Saturday for that review for episode. I'm like, what episode was it in? Oh, episode 5. For All Stars 10. I will see you Saturday. It'll be 12:30 Pacific, 2:30 Central, 3:30 Eastern on my channel. So please tune in to that. I cannot wait to talk to you about said episode and all that kind of good stuff. And then tomorrow I will be live again. It'll be a little bit earlier, I think about 2:30-ish, maybe 1 o'clock in the afternoon Central, 11 a.m. Pacific, and then 2 o'clock Eastern. So if you're overseas, it'll definitely be a lot early in the day to talk about the trip and the experience, what I learned a little bit from it. I'm also still going to do some edited videos of the lost footage is what I'm going to call it, because there are a lot of stuff that's in my phone that I haven't looked at yet. There's a point to where I fell on the beach, like face first, flat on my face on the beach, and my friend caught it on my phone, like literally was taking pictures of me at the time, and he caught me in the full trip. Bloop, 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 bloop. So it's kind of a funny way. I'm trying to figure out how to like put that into a really funny format, but I will. So yeah. And then of course Sunday will be the panel. We'll be doing episode 4 and 5 because I missed last Sunday. So episode 4 and 5 will be on the agenda for this upcoming Sunday's panel. So yes, you've got me Friday, Saturday, and Sunday again. Of course, you had me today. If you did again want to throw me a little extra love, because it did have a situation happen in Mexico, and I'm a little scared now about being real, but it is what it is. We're gonna find a way, and God's got my back. But if you want to, please and thank you. It's PayPal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $, Matt924, and $MattyRants, and Venmo MattyRants. I am about to go make some dinner tonight. I bought a roasted chicken. I almost ate all of it, and so what we're going to do here is actually take the leftover of that said roasted chicken, shred it, put some seasonings, if you will, make it into tacos, because I am craving Mexican food right now. I'm also craving Chinese food, but I don't have anything here. And we're going to make ourselves some tacos tonight, because I'm literally missing the food. I'm already missing the food. Do I have black beans? I need to check my cabinets. I need to make something. If the roast chicken don't work, though, I'll save it for tomorrow and make sandwiches or breakfast quesadillas out of it. That I'm thinking. And I'll just use the turkey meat I got at the grocery store the other day and make my normal turkey tacos. Because, yeah, I need to get back to working out. I've been on vacation and I've been on a break. It's time to get back in the gym and get my fitness back on. My goodness gracious. Who's doing that? What am I doing? What is that? Okay, anywho. Sorry, y'all. I hope you had fun with me today. I most certainly had fun with you. Thank you so much. 23 super chats today. Whoop, whoop. I appreciate all the super chats. I appreciate all of the commentary today. Whether we were on the same page or not, we can totally respect each other's opinions, and that's what I love about the show. Like, we could be living for the same thing. We could totally be on the opposite sides, but like, we show up, we tune in, we support, we give our critiques because we're like, we want to see you do better, yeah. And then you just go forward with that. So I think that's what this channel is about. Y'all joining your best friend, me, on the internet to talk about our favorite TV shows and then some, and that be the case and not for the other woes and does and no's. Okay. So like button, share, subscribe, drop it to people. Like, share, subscribe, drop it to people if you feel like it. And also don't forget in the comment section, highs and lows, yes and no's. I want your top 3. Give me your top 3 so far from this bracket. Put it with your bracket for bracket 1. I want to see some things. I want to read some stuff. It's been a minute. I'm ready to get back into the comment section again. Please and thank you. Thank you to all the moderators today. Thank you for everybody that was here and tuning in. I love and appreciate you all so very much. And yeah, I will see you for the next one tomorrow. How was your trip? That's the title. Bye, everybody.
Listen.